Today is Sunday, the best day of the week. And not only am I going to talk about the game of the week today, it's not the game of the week. It is the game of the year. The greatest player in the game in Patrick Mahomes going up against the greatest to ever do it in Tom Brady, the Chiefs and the Bucs. The Chiefs open up as 3.5-point favorites to beat the Bucs on the road. But what I like about this matchup is we can be in for a shootout. And it's not necessarily seeing two top five quarterbacks go at it. That is not the reason. The reason is I see mismatches all over the field. First, I want to start with the Bucs going against that Chiefs defense. The Chiefs defense is starting to look like that 2018 defense. That 2018 defense was the 31st ranked defense in the NFL, and ultimately why they lost in the AFC Championship game versus Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. I think a guy like Chris Godwin and Mike Evans could run all over that Chiefs secondary. I think Cameron Brate is having a decent year. Rob Gronkowski looks like he's turning back the clock. I just don't think there is anyone in the Chiefs secondary who can keep up with those guys. The Bucs have too much offensively. And we've seen with Tom Brady, this is what I'm starting to get at with Tom Brady. I expected him to be better than he's playing. I'm not going to lie. In October, it looked like the Bucs were rolling. It looked like that they were going to put their foot on the gas once November, December came, and they were going to be the clear best team in the NFC. But the thing is, when Brady's going against a subpar defense or just a poor defense, he looks like he could turn back the clock 5 to 10 years. He does. That's where he looks at his best. When we're seeing against good defenses like the Rams, we've seen it against the Saints and other decent defenses, he doesn't look like Tom Brady of old. We start to see his age. But going against a weak defense like Kansas City is why I think Brady could be up for a big game. And it's hard to bet against Brady. Whenever the stakes are at its highest, that's when he performs the best. So for me to say he's going to struggle against a potential Super Bowl matchup, this is a potential Super Bowl matchup. I just can't see in 1 month Brady falling to Mahomes, Drew Brees, and Jared Goff in those Rams. It's hard for me to say that to get outplayed by 3 quarterbacks in 1 month. That's what I like about the Bucs going against this Chiefs defense. And this ultimately may come down to who has the last possession to wrap up this game, the Chiefs or the Bucs. Now let me flip sides to the Chiefs. The Bucs have been regarded as a top defense in the league, definitely a top 5 defense as we speak right now. What Todd Bowles, as a defensive coordinator of the Bucs, done so well is blitz and put pressure on other quarterbacks, which is why we've seen the Bucs be so successful defensively. So if we look at this matchup, it's like, oh, so Mahomes really may struggle against a top defense, right? And it's not just because he's so great, but the way the Bucs are successful is where Mahomes eats. Here's a stat where a lot of people probably don't know this, and this is mind-blowing. Against the blitz, Pat Mahomes has a QBR of 98. 98 out of 100, yes. Do you know what that tells you? That when a team is putting pressure on him or is blitzing, he is flawless. He basically has not missed a throw all season when a blitz is coming at him. That speaks volume. The way that dude can extend plays is like something I've never seen in the history of the NFL, especially in my lifetime. Nobody could extend plays like Pat Mahomes. That's why I think he can eat. And again, the Bucs secondary, I don't think they can match up against the Chiefs' weapons. The Chiefs' run game has been sensational this year. Hyde Edwards-Helaire has been phenomenal. Love what he's been doing. Tyreek Hill, no receiver has speed like that. The way that dude can run, we don't have that in the NFL. That's what I like about him. And the deadliest weapon in the game today, Travis Kelce. He's a wide receiver playing tight end. Travis Kelce is 16 yards behind DeAndre Hopkins in receiving yards this year. That's second in the league in receiving yards as a tight end. He is a deadly weapon that I don't think the Bucs are ready for. This is going to be a fun one. I expect this to be a one possession game. I expect this game to be whoever has the last possession is going to win because I don't trust either defense. Vegas has the Chiefs as 3.5-point favorites. Like I said earlier in this segment, I think Vegas is going to be on the money today. I'm going to take the Chiefs 38-34. Mahomes is going to have another game-winning drive, but I would not be surprised if this is vice versa. The Bucs get the last possession, Brady drives down the field to score, and the Bucs win this game. Both defenses are going to be the liability. Whatever defense can make that late game stop is probably going to be the winner, or whoever's just going to get the last possession. We are in for a fun one. The guy who's dominated this league for 2 decades and the guy who's on his way to dominating this league for the next 2 decades. This is going to be fun. Buckle up. Chiefs, Bucs. I'm taking the Chiefs 38-34. 2 quarterbacks I would never bet against, but I got to bet against one of them. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check me out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube for more of my content. Again, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you think of this game. Enjoy the game. Stay tuned.